Hi Libras, how are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot.
Welcome to your monthly love reading for May.
Let's go ahead and get started. Well, first off, you have the Six of Wands in your primary position of what is the current situation. And this is a card of victory and success and being acknowledged for your work and or your win. So it's a very strong card for being proud that you've won a battle. And it's kind of, they say sitting up on your high horse, but there's been some situation going on that you definitely feel like you have won, and other people are seeing it like you have won in the situation. Okay. Now what's crossing you is the Ten of Cups. And this is a card of just complete emotional fulfillment. So you're feeling victorious because you are so happy and you feel like you have won the prize with the person that you're with, and you're very excited about it. Now, there's two cards here we're going to talk about. I think something has happened in your relationship, especially I'm picking up that if it is a newer relationship, because I think maybe you just had a little fight, or maybe you found out something about them that is making you say, oh no, like, how am I going to deal with this? I don't know if I want to deal with this, but I really like this person, and I need to figure out how I'm going to deal with that. And I say that because of these three cards. So what's grounding the situation is the Ten of Swords. This can be a very negative card in some readings because you feel like you have found something out, or someone has stabbed you in the back and you're just full of misery and contempt, and like you're just done. You are just exhausted and you just feel utter defeat. Now, because this is grounding the situation, and because it comes after these cards, I don't feel like this is something that is major. I don't think that you have really gone through something like a divorce or a breakup. You're definitely tired. You definitely don't want to deal with it. But knowing and looking at this card here in your near future, you're good at figuring out a way to handle a situation with a lot of maturity and clear communication that benefits both of you. You're very good at that. So whatever this is, you feel a little stabbed in the, so I'm going to kind of make it a little minor, because I feel like you feel a little stabbed in the back, a little misguided, and you're worried about it. But even though this is your recent past, the Tower, people always look at this like, oh my gosh, it's all coming crashing down. I'm miserable. And you may have had a couple moments like that. Something happened. Maybe it was a little fight, or you found out maybe they were dating somebody else too and you didn't know, but you weren't fully committed yet. And so it's like, well, I don't know. I can't really get too upset because we hadn't really decided that we were going to be 100% committed. So you know that, and you're very grounded, and you think out your solutions and your communication well. And you're very perceptive in yourself and in situations. And so even if you might have felt, oh no, like this is horrible, I don't want to deal with this, why did they do this to me? Even if, and this could be them, they may be feeling like this. They may be going through something in work or family life that they are feeling stabbed in the back, and it's going to affect your relationship, or it did. And so now it's really like the decision is up to you to figure out how you're going to move through this with grace, like you do so well. So this is grounding the situation. This is in your recent past, but not to worry, because the Queen of Wands is here crowning the situation. And this is a lovely card. It's an action-oriented, taking action, making decisions, being, this is a card of someone that does not, they quickly analyze a situation and they quickly make decisions, and they don't have regret for the situations that they make. They just say, this is the decision that I'm making and I'm going to roll with it. Okay. It's not an egotistical card. It's very much a growth oriented, I don't want to say new beginnings, but wands are always a symbol of growth and development, and they are a symbol of new beginnings. So this is crowning you, and so you have this energy, and the situation has this energy of, oh no, something has happened. How are we going to deal with it? And we're going to really make some sort of decision. But we're going to do so with grace. We're going to do so with confidence. And we are going to do this so it benefits everybody and we can continue growing. Okay? Now this could be, it could be that a relationship was dissolved. You feel horrible. And then there's this new person coming in or has been in the periphery that is kind of making it all okay and making you not worry so much. Although I don't see that being the case. But it could be for some of you. Now, in your near future is the Judgment card, and you are going to be making a decision. This is a Judgment card. So whatever has happened and whatever bliss you have gone through and turmoil that you have gone through temporarily, I really feel this is short-term and temporarily, you know what to do with the information, and you will make the appropriate decision. And you'll work on it with them and communicate, because you're a very good communicator. Now, how you feel about the situation, we have the King of Wands. This is again, we have more wands. This is a very mature, steadfast. It is also a card of action, but well thought out and well planned action, not so quick. And so I'm trying to think how to apply this. This is how you are feeling about the situation. So you're really feeling like the appropriate decisions are being made and you're completely content with them. And you have no regrets over the communication that has taken place or the decision that has been made. Whether for them to stay, whether for them to go, whether for you to move forward and continue developing your relationship. And if there was a fight and you feel like you won, you feel proud of your decision and you feel like you made the right choice for you. Because this is a card of success, and this is a card of success and victory, and this is a card of emotional fulfillment. But I really don't think you're walking away because of this. I think you're just contemplating and working with them and communicating. Now, this is how it's interesting, because these two cards are facing each other. So there's kind of this opposition here, but they're also a team. They're looking right at each other. This is how you feel the situation, and this is crowning the situation. So you're feeling very confident in how you're going to handle this, and you're wanting it to be kind of a teamwork energy. Now, how they're viewing the situation, we have the Five of Wands, and this is a card of, I always feel this card is like a fake battle. Like you're testing each other's limits, and you're testing each other to see how you're going to be, how each other is going to handle a situation. And it's how you each handle the situation where you decide to make the real strong judgments about somebody. So you kind of push them, they kind of push you, and if they react poorly, it really affects your decision in moving forward. And if they react with maturity and grace and strong communication, good communication, clear, then you decide to move forward and you're happy and you continue having a lot of respect for them. So this is how they view the situation. So I think they may have been pushing you, and they may be kind of testing you subconsciously, testing you. You've had this little mental battle, this power struggle, but neither of you were wanting it to affect the relationship really negatively. You're just kind of seeing where each other's boundaries and limits are. And this is how they're viewing the situation. So I think they're the ones that are playing these games. And I don't want to say playing games because that has a very negative connotation. But this is coming from them. And they're doing this to you. And you are handling it beautifully. Now, in your hopes and fears position, this is the Fool card. New beginnings, fresh starts. Just being excited and free. And I think that this is, I'm taking this as a fear for you, because you don't want to be set free. You don't want to have a fresh start, or at least you're hoping that if you do have a fresh start, it's with the same person and you just have gone through this little time and you're just going to come back around and start again fresh with them. But you're also not wanting to do that. You're fearful of that. And in your outcome card, you have the King of Pentacles. And I think this is you, again, handling the situation, and just the whole situation kind of, there was a little hiccup, and now it's just beautiful again. It's successful, it's graceful, and you are completely strong. There's an essence of strength there, and you've built something, and it's developing, and it's very successful. You're viewing it, they're viewing it as a success. And it's going to be full of abundance. Now, if you did end something, you're not worried because you're hopeful and excited about the new beginnings. And you know that you're going to make whatever you do a success just because that's how you are. You're very hardworking, very methodical, well thought out, very calculating, but you have a kind of repose to you that is very calm and loving and giving. And you're very grounded. And that's exactly what this card is. They built something strong and they are proud of it, but they don't take it for granted. So if you have left or a relationship is dissolving because this ended up being more major than I'm making it out to be, you're not worried. You are actually feeling free and proud of your decision. But again, I'm not picking up on that energy too strongly. That's just another scenario that could be. I think really you're feeling very victorious and happy, and you're definitely not afraid at all to make decisions. You're fearless, and you know you make the right decisions. You know you make the right decisions, and you're confident in them. Let's look at your Oracle card and see what it says for May. Yeah, they're feeling like there's a little bit of a sham battle, like a fake fight. You know, you kind of push each other's limits. You're not looking at it like that. They are. You're just handling yourself with so much grace and maturity that, and this is how you feel about the situation too. So you may actually be viewing them that way. You may be really respecting them for what is happening and how they're handling it. They're viewing it like a battle. But you're also probably respecting them for what they're doing. I'm not saying they're playing games in a negative aspect, but you're watching them and how they're handling it, and you have respect for it, which deepens and grows a relationship. And every relationship goes through little hiccups. All right. Oracle, what are the additional messages or any advice that you can offer for their relationship and love life? Unity. I can't remember if you had that. Unity. It's the first card. The book says, union, mystical experience, and spiritual home. When this card comes up in a reading, it is asking us to remember the mystical concept that we are all one, unified in a holistic universe. It reminds us to look at the needs and goals we have in common with others and to seek cooperation and community action rather than attempt to do everything on our own. To achieve our goals, we need the active cooperation of others. And to get that cooperation, we must be helpful to them and willing to work with their ideas as well as our own. It suggests that we think of things in terms of equal partnerships rather than in lines of hierarchical authority. Unity also tells us that we have much to gain by remembering our own wholeness. Resolution of inner conflict is often necessary before we move ahead. It is important at this time that we work towards cooperation and reconciliation within and without. Seek the highest good of all involved and not merely your idea of the highest. Ask for the divine energy of unity to permeate and guide you. Well, I think that speaks for itself. I think you've been very happy with this person and with your current love life, and I feel that you're going to be deciding to not move forward with this contentious little battle, and you're going to take a very mature approach to it, and it's going to work out in your benefit, and they will greatly respect you for it. That's one thing that you're so good at, is taking a mature stance and approach in things, and it speaks volumes of you, and people see. And if you need to come back together and work something through and work together on something, you are the mastermind to start that communication and get that done. They may be like being a little immature about it, and all it's going to take is just you being mature and showing that you're not going to have it and deal with it, and they're just going to snap right back into place and say, oh, okay, this person's taking me seriously, and they take themselves seriously, so I'm not going to play these games. All right. Yeah. All right. That's your reading. And let me know if you have any questions. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I really appreciate all your support. This has been such a fun journey, and I'm really looking forward to doing more. All right. Thank you. Bye.